Yo, yoey.
Welcome
Pretty much, you're
back,
like,
everyone.
what do you say, like, if you are like hanging out with a friend IRL and like you're both driving to like a park or something, set the stage in your head, and then you see their car pull up and you're at the park first, or like you're at the arcade first, or you're at the movie theater first, and you see their car pull up, and then you start like you get up off the bench, you start walking over to their car, they get out of the car. Like, what's your move? Physically and verbally, like what's the move there? Like what's the greeting? With a friend, like close friend IRL.
Like a close friend?
Yeah.
Like,
What's the move?
well, me and my friends have like a handshake that we do. It's probably
Okay,
be
okay,
that.
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
So is
Um,
is it a non-verbal? You going for the handshake right away?
Probably, yeah. Hey,
Okay.
what's up, man? How's it going? Um, something like that. That's me. What about you, Feinberg?
Well, okay. See, this is not a fair question to me.
Mm.
I don't go outside. Okay. So my experience, okay, is at conventions I just don't have IRL friends. Like it's just, and it's fine. Like I don't even like feel sad about it or anything. Like it's not even like a big problem in my
That's
life that I
fair.
should
That's
fix or
fair.
anything like that. Like it's really not that big of a deal. The fact that like I don't go outside and like my legs hurt when I walk too far. Like it's just like actually fine though because I don't like need to go outside for my job. It's like fine. Okay, it's like not really that big of a deal.
Fair
Type
enough.
shit.
Fair enough. I mean, that's fair. I mean, when we, I mean, at the cabin, I'm trying to think of
No,
what
no.
did you do?
So I was gonna say, um, like when it's convention stuff or like yeah I get like when it's just meeting people like I'm always flying somewhere right so it's always like someone that I haven't seen in a while but it's people that I talk to all the time, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I feel like usually a hug and then like how was the travel or like how was your flight or like
Sure,
how
sure,
was your
sure.
bus?
That's
I feel
fair.
like that's
That's fair.
always the leading question because like that's just always the like experience, right? Like it's not like you're gonna ask your IRL friends like how was the walk to the park for the 80th time or like how was the drive to the movie theater if it's like 2 minutes away from their house. But like
Well,
someone can
maybe it
like
was a very
fuck up
exciting drive,
the
you know?
plane. I mean, I'm not saying like you could ask them. That's a very fair question to
Yeah.
um to ask them. And maybe the drive to the movie theater was cool. But yeah, I always just ask about like travel stuff because people sometimes just have weird stories or like yeah, I don't know. I'm not like a handshake guy, but it's just because like I don't know, like if you've seen your IRL friends a lot, then like maybe you develop something there. But like I feel like the person that I've seen the most in HPG probably out of everybody, like I'd have to add it up. But it's like it can't be more than like 5 times. Like it's maybe Rain, and it's maybe like it's maybe five.
I feel like
You know what I
I'm
mean?
probably up there too.
I've
'Cause
been to two Twitch cons, the NA
yeah,
ones, and so most
yeah.
NA people have
Oh,
been there.
right, there was those pace things. I forgot
I've been
about
to the
those.
cabin, and there were a few of us there, and then I've been to Pace things
I'm thinking of
3
SGDQ. I'm thinking
times.
of SGDQ.
That's a big +1 for you, basically you only.
Yeah.
That was a big up there. And
I'll
Poundy
take a
was there
plus one.
too. Poundy had a
True.
+1 there for a bit. Rare Scissors +1 as well. Love that guy. Love that guy.
No,
Um,
I think you're thinking of something. I don't think I was there for I never met Scissors.
oh, that was when I was in. I went to Poundy's place
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Minnesota, and that was with Curry. Yeah, and then Scissors was there for a day. Yeah, it wasn't with Scissors. But yeah, I feel like I can't remember how many pace things I've went to. I think it was like 3, and I think Rain was there for all 3. Rain was there for 2. I don't think all 3. Who cares, bro? Whatever. I have to like write it all out, but it's like
Yeah.
it hasn't been more than like 5 times that I've ever seen any of you guys like individually, like session wise or whatever.
Right, right, right. That is
Anyways, guys, we were asked to yap. Okay.
we were killing time, killing a little
Axe was
time.
like getting food or going to the bathroom or something, which is fine. We're like ahead of schedule, so it's like honestly our fault. So it's like fine. Okay, it's like actually fine, but we're done with the yap sesh, nerdy. We've done a significant yappage,
I
and
think
we.
that was good. I think it was a good
I
yap
think it was, I
session.
think it was a good. I think it was a
Solid
good convo. I think it was a good convo.
3
I
out of
think we're.
10? Ah, damn. Chat, out of 10, what was that yap session? Last
Uh,
yap, final yap.
I mean, maybe not the final yap, but one of the final yaps potentially. 74, 5,
I'll
light
take
4.
these scores are mixed
Yeah, like
bag, but it's all
Anthony
good.
Fantano rating. Yeah, session was a strong 6. It was a strong 6.
Five of these
The
were Silksong
beginning,
and
yeah.
Breaking Bad. True. Actually, so
Strong
true.
6, light 4, average 5. Yeah. It's like dude doesn't do like decimals. He's just like light to decent, strong, weak. It's funny. But nerdy. We're in our grand finals match. Doogile versus
We are.
Hacks. 10:23 ranked average time. 8-2 win-loss versus opponent. I pulled up the comparison between Doogile and Ral earlier. I'm gonna pull it up between Doogile and Hacks right now for the season 6 games. Doogile and Hacks have played only twice in season 6, both 5 days ago, and
Right.
Hacks won both of them. But they
Right.
played 3 casual matches fully through, literally while the third place match was going on.
Right.
And Doogile won 2 of them. So very, very similarly matched runners.
Very
The thing that
interesting.
just still sticks out to me, like looking at the season 6 stats, the most recent matches, is the
Right.
fact that Doogile just has a 959 average with 0 forfeits.
Wow.
And
Yeah, I
Hacks
mean that's
currently sitting at a
great.
1052 average with 4% forfeit rate. So 4 forfeits in 100 games. And
Yeah, and
Doogile has
also,
a
man, yeah.
sub 10 average with 0 forfeits. So no, like, oh, I'm going to finish the seed in 13 minutes, but I want to forfeit to keep my average, right? Like, I think I watched some really cool ranked, like, analysis video, like just like a numerical, some stats thing. It was actually really cool. It came out like a couple weeks ago. Someone in HPG posted it like yesterday. And it was like, there's a really cool graph that was like ELO versus average completion time. And then the dots were like colored based on forfeit rate. It was like blue if you didn't forfeit at all, and then red if you forfeited a lot. And it was like a fucking what do you call it? Like a gradient or whatever. And it was like a very obvious like curve, like as the ELO goes up, the ranked average time goes down. And then they were like, there's one outlier, and they zoomed in. It was a point that was like outside of like the axes of the bar, like it was under the x-axis. And it was some dude's alt account at like 900 elo that had a sub 9 average. And the dude was like,
Wow.
well, I've looked at this guy's profile. He forfeits every single game that he's not going to finish in over 9 minutes. So he has like a 35% forfeit rate. The alt hasn't gotten banned yet for some reason, but it's just there.
Wow.
So I don't know who that is. I mean, maybe they're banned now because the video's out now. Now we all know.
That's pretty funny.
But Doogile sporting a sub 10 average with a 0% forfeit rate is very impressive.
Yeah, that is absurd, and I am
Clicking through the
excited.
leaderboard right
Like
now. Yeah.
next season, we're gonna see that on the little card if he maintains it, and that would be very, very, very impressive.
True. A three-digit ranked average time. But I mean, he is at 959. That is literally like any one bad seed gets him over the line.
Yeah, true.
How many games? Doogile, it says he's played 139 matches. He's won 76 of them. So what is that? Like 3/4? So let's say like 105 wins. And then let's say like a tenth of them are the opponent forfeiting because it's high elo. So he's probably got like 90 wins counting towards a 10 flat average. I don't know. Very, very impressive stuff. Shipwreck and Room Portal ban, nerdy, but if it goes to game 7, we're basically seeing every seed type anyways.
Right.
I mean, we basically do have to. So, I mean, these bans are sort of just for the first couple seeds, but it gets the momentum building, it gets the mental rolling.
Totally.
And Raul
Totally.
said, Raul said in the interview, very important mental wise, right? Like he was able to lock in for the third place match because he said he'd been in a third place match beforehand. He'd experienced the mental crash out once already and was better equipped to handle it today. And it definitely showed. So
Absolutely.
we got a BT seed coming up first, the Shipwreck ban from Hacks, Room Portal from Doog. We'll see how the pace of play goes, how these runners are matched up. But I'm excited, nerdy, for a very, very, very close, hopefully, best of 7.
And we will have to see how this goes as the runners they're off to the races. and it looks like Doog and Hax
Yep.
finding it at basically the same time. A little bit of stream delay on Hax's screen here, so just
Very
keep in mind.
annoying BT though. Just in the sense that you can't make a pressure plate.
That is
But you
annoying.
can get that button out. There's 2-3 trees here. Pretty accessible. Doogile trying to punch out all this gravel, place it back down.
I
Don't
like
think
that.
he got flint out of that though.
I like the thought. I like the thought.
It's a
Good
good
effort.
overlap. And Hax is looking for his logs. They might be in leaves. Oh, he finds them in water. That's some annoying time loss. Doogle's already off the island here.
Wow.
Over the ravine at 45
I-
seconds.
I
Hax will be there
look
soon.
away for 1 second and then bam, you know.
Yeah,
he's already
everything's
just way
crafted.
ahead. That's just
Hax,
wow.
4th try, drops the wood.
Oh,
5th try, gets the boat.
man.
5th try craft. You know, if he hits it
Little
first
bit
try,
shaky
it's
there.
fast, but he does not hit that boat first try. Every time I watch it, I mean, I could not crank that drag that quickly. So props to him for doing that. But every time I watch Hax try to craft the boat in playoffs, it is just like 3 tries before he gets it there. So he is going to be pretty behind entering the nether here. But this is a real ravine. Doogile did enter here. So you will be able to get it done.
And man, Hax is struggling a little bit here. Hax is struggling. Oh man, look at this!
Oh.
Look at this!
This was the ravine that Doog went to, but I think he messed up the 1x2 or ran out of lava. This is the L that's good, potentially.
Okay, this is a lot of time lost.
It's not good, yeah, and it's potentially mental game. These pretty early, pretty easy mistakes, for lack of a better word. But he's got time to lock in there. He is a best of 7. 4 seeds.
Yep. Oh yeah.
You must win. So you got to be able to keep that composure. Even though he is literally nerdy, maybe 45 seconds behind at this point.
Yeah, it's quite brutal, unfortunately, for hacking noises. But you know, we've seen bigger comebacks. This is not, you know, this is not like a throw. It's just a pretty big advantage for Duke, I would say.
And that is now...
That's a throw.
Dude, holy shit, what a save. I think he's still dead, but Jesus Christ, that was fucking...
Yeah.
I mean, that was crazy. I think he's fine. I think he's fine. That was actually... Come on, get the... Eat! Eat! You can be fine if you ate! Holy fuck, he's okay. Oh my god.
Wow. And that saved 2 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. No, 3 minutes. 3 minutes, because it would just be minus 3 minutes.
Yeah, it would just be a full reset. I mean,
Yeah,
maybe his stuff wouldn't have burned in lava, but like, dude. What the fuck? I mean, maybe that even saves the mental too, like knowing like, holy shit, I just did that. Like I can do that, I can do this. I don't know, like
that's just incredible stuff. Hopefully that is mental. Hopefully he's not thinking, oh, why did I fall into lava, man? And he is thinking like, wow, I really just hit that boat clutch.
Yeah, that was incredibly impressive. I don't know what else to say. That was very impressive. Hoglin. Okay, we're good. Sorry. Freaked out. Baby Hoglin.
Lots of piglins. I'm kind of scared, but I think he's okay.
He should be
aggroing them.
This baby Hoglin might be annoying, but
and baby meanwhile, all this has been going on. You know, dude's just riding the bastion. He's doing great.
Yeah, not much to say because not much is happening. Just a very default bastion going on here. He's got the obby. He's got the string. He's got the fire ice. He's able to leave.
He's done.
So he's going to be slowly putting the pressure on Hax now. Has to Pyre for this fortress direction. 15 chunks, negative X. So need at least a couple pearls to get here, wherever it may be.
Gonna be looking around, trying to see if he can find.
I think he spotted it there. Trying to look through the bit rate, but it looks like he is there at the fort.
There it is.
And down to 3 salmon. Should be good on food. Potentially needing a hunger reset in the stronghold, but not that big of a deal. Hax down to 3 salmon, but before all these pearls to the fort because of the damage he took in the bastion. So we'll see if he runs into potentially more food issues later. He gets that power off. Doogile on 2 hearts, very scary. But he is at a spawner. Can blaze bed this. Going to... That is very interesting. One blaze bed, one blaze TNT. I mean, I see the vision. I got scared just because, like, you kind of have to time that correctly so the TNT doesn't kill you, and then obviously you have to hide your feet from the bed. But he handled that very well. Very nicely played from Doogile.
3 pork chops, 4 hacks, able to kill a hoglin. Some time loss, but 3 pork chops is pretty good. So that is
it's going to even him up on the food situation, and if he can pearl into a spawner here, or find a better path to get to a spawner, he could save some time.
Yep.
On this fortress, I don't know if it'll save enough. He is still pretty behind. I mean, he is directly on that spawner. I think he did save some time getting to this fort. I mean, dude, only on 1 rod, but has killed a lot of blazes, and the rates are the same for both players. So, going to be still a lot of work that Hax has to do to catch up the pace here.
And seeing some strays, going to go for this stray. There's 2 strays out here.
Ooh, with this guy behind him. Pork chop coming in clutch here.
Dude, just measuring the eyes now.
Strays are just so weird in that situation because sometimes you run too far away from the spawner to get it to spawn, but I think he kept it loaded that whole time, actually, which was very impressive.
Very nice.
Did some good time save. Doogile having to measure 2 eyes.
Not
and
optimal.
That second one breaks.
Okay.
And he's going to opt to get more food in the overworld here. I don't think he needs the beds. I think he's just looking for the food. Unfortunately, 2 1-drops from these sheep are not going to do him that many favors. But this could be enough to dodge a hunger reset, considering that's a 3-digit value on the Ninbot. I think he maybe, only has to throw 1 pearl to get to cords here. Potentially 2. We'll see if Hax has to throw... Hax is just going to go. 94%, not 100, but he's not going to throw another eye. Potentially making this decision knowing he's behind.
This is the same. I think this is the same one that
Dude has. The same one, yeah. So he has gotten that measurement off correctly. And now it's just about catching up on the rods. He did have a couple strays. Doogile just has been here longer. And Dougile's out. Off that pearling.
Here we go.
And the cords are right here. He's going to pearl down. That might honestly even be an over pearl. Not sure if it says 15 on the Ninbot or 25 or 35.
And Hax is also out.
Building the cords, and so is Hax, and that's a very far pearl from Hax too. Also might be an over pearl. Not entirely sure exactly what cords we're heading to here, but Duke in the stronghold. Hax probably a good 15, 20 seconds out. And Duke's looking for this spike. Pretty ugly, but he got a good number there. Chestless number spike, and it's right there.
Wow.
And so Hax, as he's building a second portal, unfortunately, might not be fast enough. Doogile has everything pre-crafted. Open terrain for the 0 cycle. Ground 0 backup as well.
Ooh.
And he's going to go for it. Front 94, so going to push 99. Great pearl, so he's there with a full rotation to spare. And Hax finds the portal room, but it's all up to Doogile. It's his seed to win or lose off the 0. And he gets a very impressive 6 explosive seems to be. No, needs the 7th anchor. But it's good.
He makes it work.
Dragon is dead. Went for 2 double beds there, and just a little bit of whack damage on that second double bed, a little bit of whack KB, but he gets it done. And Hax going for 2 double beds right away.
Is he able to kill the dragon?
5th bed. Is he going to have time to kill it before Duke finishes? He does. He barely kills it.
There we go.
So only losing that seed by maybe 20 seconds, 15, 20 seconds. But Doogile takes C1.
Yeah, and I mean, overall, it was really just the overworld stuff there. We can see. I mean,
yeah, look at the pace. Hax making time. Yeah, every single split, he's saving so much time. It's just messing up that 2x1.
Right.
A little bit of floundering in that ravine. How much of that is truly his fault? How much of that is the seed just being a little jank, right? Like maybe he chose the wrong 2x1 to build it in, but losing almost a minute in the overworld and then heading to the Bastion, but he made up almost all of it.
Yeah, and I mean
and the clutch too, Nerdy, not dying.
the clutch. True.
Made
And
that
if
seed
you
as close
think
as it
about it, like
was.
that clutch, I mean, sure that was a mistake. Obviously, overall, it was a net negative for him to have fallen into lava and then have to save a bunch of food. But my point was going to be that he saved all that time despite being lower on food, right? Because he did have that mistake at the beginning. So the first like 2 minutes of that seed, very rough for Hacks. The rest were very, very clean. And the question now is just can he make the first 2 minutes cleaner and then maintain the rest?
Yeah, I mean, very, very nice gameplay. Like you said, except for just one mistake in the overworld, one mistake in the Nether, and they weren't mistakes that caused him to die, but he lost too much time, and Doogle's consistency was able to take that first seed. So let's see what Hacks has to pick for us for seed 2, Nerdy. What do we have in store? Desert Temple or Village? It's a Village overworld. So we're going to see a Desert Temple game 3, and we're going to, guaranteed at least see a game 4, but potentially all 7 of these. So seeds could be picked twice. Seeds could be picked not 3 times, but banned seeds could be picked as well. We will just have to see, but we have a Village, so the food should be okay. Should be pretty linear overworld. Shouldn't be able to get lost anywhere. But we'll just have to wait and see.
And this is going to be interesting. Yeah, can Hacking Noise? Maybe if Hacking Noises enters the portal first, maybe that will be big. Enters the Nether. Just knows. Okay, just do what I did last time. After once I entered the Nether, excluding the one falling into the lava part, that was bad. But everything else was super good. So if he can just focus like that, then I think he's looking like a very strong contestant. I mean, even with those mistakes, he was still like right on Doogle's trail. And let me add, Doogile is playing very well, I would say. Like very few mistakes. Just Hack's just able to make up some time here and there. And it's exciting to see.
Yeah. Desert Toolsmith could be potentially Nerdy a rare Toolsmith seed. I don't know if I see a Blacksmith. I actually don't know if I see a Blacksmith. Surely Dougal knows that this is a Toolsmith. Surely these runners know. He just changed his pie chart, saw no furnace. Do these runners know about this Toolsmith?
I don't think Duke does.
I mean, Hacks hasn't checked it either, though.
Wait.
It's right. It's right in front of them. It's that house right there.
Yeah. Is this like not in regular?
Oh my god! The golem's gonna hit him. Okay, he's good. No, rank doesn't necessarily filter for blacksmith. It just filters for iron in a chest in the village or like 10 obsidian.
I guess.
So I mean, neither of them have checked it so far. It's in the filter. It's something that they can see. It's right there. It's right there, and he's playing a wood pick overworld, and Doogle's looking around as well. Dougal, this is an iron pickaxe you can get over Hex. He's looking for gravel in the cave. I don't think either of them know. I don't think either of them know. Dougal looks like he's just leaving. This is filter intended. Like, it's obviously very rare because there are just infinitely more seeds that have a blacksmith than a toolsmith. But this is just filter intended behavior.
Oh no.
And they both, I mean, there's iron in the bastion, so like it's not like the seed's over, but like Axe is gonna woodlight. I mean, this is grand finals material. Right here.
I mean, this is just, I don't know. I'm just
wood pick woodlight. Wood pick FNS from Dougal.
This is just wild.
Axe gets the woodlight, so he's in a little faster. And we're on the bridge. So this is potentially so bad. Oh my god, Hax is just almost gonna die. 3 hearts, skeleton, fortress. He has no iron pick. If either of them got the iron pick over the other person, they already won the seed. Like, the time save you would have right now is impeccable. No iron in the single. Hacks on 2 hearts. Hacks on 2 hearts. Scary. Half a heart. Where does he go? Where does he hide?
He's
Fall
dead.
damage. And that is so bad. Doogile
Wow.
in the triple.
There's the iron.
Is he gonna check the toolsmith the second time, or is he gonna play the same way?
think there's
It's
no
the
way.
most visible
If he didn't
first
know.
house. Please check the toolsmith. And I don't know if he knows. Doogile has the iron pick from that triple chest.
Oh no.
Come on, don't make the wood pick. Oh, measuring. We're making the wood pick. Neither of them know.
I
And
mean,
Doogile gets the chalice, and Nerdy, it might just be a 2-0 situation already.
and once again, yeah.
I just don't know, like, they should know. Like, maybe they're both nervous. They should know. Like, they should know. Is it, like, not the most normal right seed? Like, yeah. But we played a snowy seed earlier in playoffs. Snowy Village.
Because it
They
has
just-
to the villages have to have iron in them. So
No, this toolsmith will have an iron pickaxe or 5
Yeah.
iron. Please go to the left and check it. Please go to the left and check it. It's been on your screen for a minute. Please. Oh no. It's not like it's like really gonna matter if Doogile just plays super well. Axe has already lost like 3 minutes, but it's right there. Guys, does anybody know when Hax did Blazing Caves with Ral? Did Hax do all of the village chest types? Hax has maybe opened this exact village chest within the last few months. Ral did it potentially. Okay. So that's like 1% cope for Hax enjoyers as to
Man.
why he cannot find the Toolsmith house.
yeah, I mean, I guess I learned this like way back in the day when villages were just like totally the thing, you know?
No,
So
like
maybe
they should know. It's just they're not thinking about it. They both definitely know. They both definitely know.
Okay, okay.
It's incredible that they both know and that they both don't know.
Right, right.
These guys are smart. I'm giving them credit. I feel like they should know. I don't know. Like,
Fair enough.
yeah, but then again, like Doogile did say that a lightning rod doesn't give an advancement, but that's not even that's a 1.17 thing. Like that's different. Like this is just something that like could happen in runs.
Oh no.
Hax is gonna
And
die
Hax
again.
is dead.
No. Oh, that's so sad. Like more so for the mental than anything.
Yeah.
I mean, part of it is like it's such a brutal seed. Entering on the bastion because you just like so much is instantly happening. Like you can't really like segment how you're taking the seed. You know what I mean? Like you kind of just have to go right away. Like
Right.
you have no time to think or like dodge things spawning on you.
Right.
But it looks like Hax has kind of figured it out. Again, I don't think this would have mattered. Obviously, if Doogile makes a multi-minute mistake, it would. But like, I don't know if this second death from Hax is really that big of a deal in the like in the mini picture. Oh my god. No, man. That's so bad.
Oh.
That's so bad.
Oh no. Oh.
Lava clutch. And now you spawn and you have to punch dirt. Third try. Now it's redemption. It's redemption. Come on, you gotta mentally know. Toolsmith redemption arc. Dougal's first portaling at 7 minutes, by the way. If you're looking at the left side of your screen.
Yeah.
Toolsmith
to be
redemption
clear-
arc. And he's made
mean,
the iron
I'm
pickaxe.
trying to think.
It's over. No, no Toolsmith redemption.
This is gonna be very hard. Now,
It's like they have to know, man. I feel like okay, I don't know every village house. Like if you showed me like a random snowy house that like doesn't have a chest, would I be able to tell you exactly what's inside it? No. And like even for that snowy village potentially, like I don't know fully like what those little mini igloos always have in them. Like which ones have 1 or 2 beds, which ones have the chests, but like I know every like useful chest. Like there's a Fletcher house in Taigas that can give you flint and like it can give you an egg.
This is the thing that I mess up, and it doesn't. The reason I mess it up is because it doesn't really matter because they're both useful. But sometimes it's hard for me to tell the difference between I think the Fletcher and the toolsmith in Taiga houses.
Yeah, that's hard too. They have the very similar shape. Yeah, that's hard. But they both are useful.
I would check them both. Yeah.
So Doog in the stronghold, sub 9 pace or sub 9 stronghold, so sub 10 pace, fighting for the spike. Again, there's not much to talk about pace-wise here. Doogile would have to, like...
he has to die to 0. That's what I'm...
PC blue screen, cosmic bit flip, airstrike. And then maybe he loses a seed. Maybe he still wins it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Notably, I did skip a Taiga Toolsmith in one of the PBs I had. Like a 1030 or something.
Oh, interesting.
It was the fastest speedrun in North America at the time.
Wow.
And I just fully ran past a Taiga Toolsmith. It was awesome. But I know it now. And yeah, I know every chest that has iron and every chest that has wax stuff. Like Savannah Bucket House, like leather armor, any chest that can like have emeralds, I know. Like really the only ones that I'm not confident on are like the snowy like bed stuff and like snowy like potato fucking food houses. But like who cares? I don't know. It's so crazy to me that neither of them get the toolsmith. That's so crazy. Is Duke gonna die in this stronghold? Okay.
This would be bad. He's dead! This is actually the line!
Dude!
This is a small chance!
What the... Yeah,
Duke chance for Duke now. Or for Hax, sorry.
But Duke knows that it says Hax entered Bastion. Like, he knows he still has so much time, but he has to get back there. He ran... Fifth Toolsmith encounter! Fifth overworld for these players. And no 0 Toolsmith. We are 0 for 5 on Toolsmith encounters. And please God, I hope that we stay 0 for 5. It can't get much worse.
No more, please, no more. There's no way
it can get much worse.
Please, no more.
Granted, Doogile did just enter the Nether with nothing. So I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore. He genuinely has nothing. So obviously, to be like, if I'm being honest, I didn't watch anything in Dougal's Nether past Hax dying. I'm gonna be fully dead ass. I didn't watch anything happen. So I don't know if this terrain is like perfect and he's fine, or if there's lava. Hax is dead again.
What happened?
Toolsmith attempt number 6.
What is going on? There's a chance
Duke can die. Open the chest, please open the chest. Doogile is in a situation.
They're cursed until they open the
situation. Oh my god! Oh my god! Is that 6? Is it 6 unintentional deaths? 5, 6? What is happening?
Crazy.
Actually, it's raining. It's raining. It's pouring. Somebody said the old man snores.
What is happening? This is a zombie villager.
Dude. Oh my god, wait, it's thundering, right? Ranked forces thunder? It's actually thundering, right? Yeah, it's actually... Dude. No, you actually can't.
What is happening?
I can't.
What is happening?
I don't know.
I feel like both runners don't want to play anymore. But I mean, Hax.
They're both still trying.
Who's winning? Is it Duke? I think it's still Duke.
Doogle's winning.
No, because
he knows where the stronghold is, and his items are fine, and they have 5 minutes to despawn, and he hasn't loaded the stronghold at all. Doogle's still very winning. His items are not going to have that 5-minute despawn timer because the chunks aren't loaded, so he's completely fine. Hax still has no idea where the stronghold is. Potato. This is grand final cinema. This is topping the scuffness of any season 1 game that we were talking about earlier. This is full topping the scuffness, and this is newest season grand finals. And this is just.
I think I could be wrong. Okay, I think this is the only seed in the entirety of every single seed ever in ranked playoffs history that I would win. I think I would actually win this seed. I'm not even joking. I think I would get the Toolsmith. I might die in the Bastion. I might. But I think I actually could do it. Actually, no, 13 minutes is so fast still. It'd be hard.
Yeah, but he's not done in 13. He doesn't know where the portal room is. He's got, like I think you would win this. Like I think you would win this seed.
I'm not saying that I would win literally any other seed, but this
in
one,
any round of any bracket ever. But this one, I think you have a good chance.
Anyways,
I was like, in my head, I'm like, what stat is he pulling up? Like, no iron picks on the enter, like both players miss the intended round, like most deaths.
Yeah.
But that, I mean, and I think you're right. It's just the crazy part. Like, Duke's still like 2 minutes out at least finishing this seed. So he's gonna get a 60-minute time. Hax is like 5-7 minutes out at best. But yeah, no, Dude's got good terrain, so he's back. Dude, what is happening?
There's a cat. Please, I just want Hax to get out of this Bastion, man. That's all I want.
Dude, I was so happy we were like starting a little over schedule because I have something to do later, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna be like less late to my activity, and then this is what's happening. I just like, fuck me, I guess. 16-minute grand final seed.
Man,
Duke still has to find the portal room. Like, he has food. I don't think he'll die again. It's like it's still a game, I guess. Like, I don't know.
They're both probably very tilted. Is the like you never know.
Yeah, this is no. I mean, this is
like a hard struggle. So,
this is the mental struggle seed, dude. I can't believe that this all happened. Is that the portal room? No. I can't believe this seed happened.
There's a creeper.
He's okay.
Nice dodge. Okay.
Doogile just saw in his chat that Hax got crying obsidian.
Wow.
At 15 minutes. Hax first crying obsidian of the run. Give it up. So he's catching up though. Like he's like, Duke knows there's some pressure now. It's a few minutes out, but there's some pressure. But Duke, he has 4 bread still. Like he should just be fine. He should just be fine. There's no way he dies again. Right?
Surely.
How many deaths does it actually? Is it 6?
It's
Duke
like
died
6 or
twice, Hax
7.
died 4 times? Is it 7?
I don't know. I think it's 6. I think 6 sounds right to me. But in either case, Duke still can't find the portal room.
Potentially on pace to be slower than Silver's no reset seed from a couple days ago. If we can't find the portal room. This looks good though. 4 ways over here. And he does find it.
Wow.
And can you keep the mental composure to 0? I mean, like, there's just no way you die, right?
Right.
And you almost like have to go for it to save the mental. Like you can't be a wuss, bro. Like if for the mental, like I think it is like it's objectively wrong for him to go for it. Like if you're trying to play perfectly, and like never make him like any mistake that could lose you the run. But like you almost just have to go for it to bounce back and be like, okay, like I still can play Minecraft at a competent level, right? Like
right.
Like this 0 nerdy potentially.
That's
Doogile potentially beats you, right? Like maybe you're waiting for the perch right now in the end.
Right.
17 minutes, who knows? Doogile, if you were on the right screen there, maybe that 0 wouldn't need to come out. The 5 bed, double bed, 3 rotation, and he clutches the sub 18. Doogile finished 2 seeds today versus Ral combined faster than this seed today, but It is over. They did figure it out. And Nerdy, I don't know, because I'm not confident, but that might be the biggest split differential we've ever seen.
Wow. Yeah.
10 minutes.
I mean,
a plus 10, not seconds, a plus 10 minutes on the Enter Ford split.
It's just brutal. It's just brutal. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that I really do think that the toolsmith is what makes that tricky, not seeing the toolsmith, right? Because having to go to the side ramparts, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like it makes it so much more tricky. You have to get the iron first, and you're in the middle of a bastion with a hoglin on you. Maybe it wouldn't be hard to, maybe it would still be hard to like just immediately rush towards that rampart, but that was just an absolutely brutal nether spawn. And
yeah, it is very hard to like figure that out. Only if you don't have an iron pickaxe. And every single ranked overworld, except for room portals sometimes,
right,
gives you an iron pickaxe. So Fulham is not ready. Imagine that. I don't think that's his fault. So we'll send it over to him when we're ready.
Yeah, it's gonna take some. That's gonna take a moment, I'd imagine.
I don't know. I don't know. Like, I just like it was right there. It's like it's not even like it was hidden either. Like it was just straight up. Like they were mining the tree. They were figuring out the village. It was just fully in front of their face the whole time.
I mean,
and
that was just crazy. I feel like it was like they were like taunting us almost, you know. It was just like having to see it so much, but
all right,
it was okay. I mean, they got through it. Doog managed to make the seed work eventually.
Fulham is ready, so we'll see what clips he decided to choose. We'll throw you into Fulham for our mid-match analysis, and then we'll be back here for Seed 3. Doogile currently up 2-0 in our grand finals.
So, yeah, that just happened. Welcome to, in case you guys forgot, the ranked playoff season 5 grand final. Okay, the best players in the world, right? Does anyone even remember the first seed? Does anyone remember? I don't. I've got some clips here. I've got some clips of the first seed. What happened? What did I clip? Anyone know? What was this? What was the seed? What was that? Does anyone remember? You know what I mean? Okay, so we'll see what I've clipped. Let's find out together, okay? So this is hacking noises. Oh, he can't craft. This was me being like, oh, this is going to be the most egregious error that we see at all. Look, bad crafting. Oh, what's this? Oh, magical new tool just dropped. Yep, here we go. Oh, iron trapdoor. Nope. Boat. Nope. The doors. Nope. Boat. Yep. Doors. Nope. Boat. Nope. Doors. Yep. Nope. Boat. Drop the wood. A little bit of fun. And then do the boat again. Who knew that was like the smallest amount of time loss anyone had ever seen in the grand finals? Anyway, so in Seed 1, Hacks did start a little bit behind because of the slightly suboptimal crafting that we noticed here. And then also went a little bit more behind with this. This, I think, may have been... Okay, let's run this back, okay? This may have been one of the best clutches I've seen in ranked playoffs history. Right? Falling. Lava, death, blocks, no pearls, no nothing, okay? Falling to your death, just nothing you can clutch on. You're gonna die if you, like, hold right and land over here. Like, if you go here, you're dead. Full damage, you're dead. You go here, lava, you're dead. You know, straight up. This guy is able to hotkey to his hotkey to his boat to get in, get out, to avoid the fall damage. No fall damage, okay? No fall damage. Takes a little bit of lava damage, but places enough blocks to get out of the lava quickly, using the boat again that already burned on the lava to get out of the to get out of it. Takes fire tick damage, but by using the food that he has on his hotbar as well, he's able to survive this. Makes a new boat, obviously, because he needs it. And is holding the right click. No! He just assumed he was going to die. So he dug into a hole here thinking, okay, at least my items are safe. Which is crazy because 9 times out of 10, you've saved yourself, I don't know, just the entire overworld split, right? You've saved yourself 2 minutes by keeping your items. But the fact is, he also saves himself 40 seconds of run back by eating at the correct time. It's an unreal clutch. It may have been the best ranked clutch we've seen since, I think, Silver fell off the chalice of Bridge. Maybe last season or 2 seasons ago. Maybe top 1 ranked clutch of all time. So, that was pretty nuts. And then I didn't really get many other clips for the rest of that seed. Doogile was able to take it. And now we're going to talk about the second seed. So let's, first and foremost, let's do a little bit of interaction. This is the seed. Hi, guys. Hi. Hi, everyone. Hi. It's me. Hello. Let's see what these guys could see, okay? They spawn in around about here. They get this tree, maybe. They get this tree, maybe. They might check their pie chart, right? Maybe they check their pie chart and go, ooh, where's my, Oh, I don't have a blacksmith. Well, that's weird. I've got a village seed, but no blacksmith anywhere. That's a weird one. Big red arrow on the screen. Hold on, I can draw that at the same time as playing. Wait, hold on. We can do this. This is gonna be big. Guys, it is here. Guys, can we see it? Does anyone spot the iron source in the seed? Anyone see it, guys? It's the first time I've actually farmed alert in this ranked season playoffs. And, yeah. This is a toolsmith. Toolsmith on the inside. Has a chest. Has a chest. So, yeah, there you go. 5 iron and an iron pickaxe. Didn't even really, you could have had shears. If you wanted to. If you wanted to also kill the golem, which is probably less optimal, you could just make a bucket and a shovel. Like, just a nice little chest here. Not like... But yeah, not a single time out of the 6 attempts did we use this. Instead, we got woodless picks into the nether. Iron pickless enters into the nether, which I've just got a random clip of here because I needed to explain.
It's right in
this
front
is
of it, it's that.
Bear in mind, I clipped this how far into the run? 54 seconds into the run. Okay, I didn't clip this on the second time of trying, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, or 7th time of seeing the village house. I clipped it the first time, thinking, "Oh my god, I can't believe they both missed it."
Is this like not in regular?
Oh my god, the golem's gonna hit him. Okay.
And then they missed it
ranked
more. Hacks took a death here. He went to the chalice to try and mine some gold. Then remembering that he's only got a wooden pickaxe, so having to try and traverse his way back to some chests to get some iron. If only there was an iron pickaxe in the overworld, that would be awful convenient. Hey, he was getting peppered by mobs, but equally died to fall damage there, so had to reset the entire world. And it wasn't the only time that he had to reset that world. Instead, we've seen it a good few times. This is something that I wanted to bring up. I did double check with Oliver that I could bring this up. If Village gets picked in finals, can you do the Toolsmith no blacksmith seed? We know who to blame, guys. We know who to blame. No, but we checked. Is it an easy Toolsmith to find? Yeah, it's Desert Village. Ella kind of did something there. And, you know, Ella's not wrong. It is a very easy Toolsmith to find. It was in front of them. It is in front of their eyes. Actually in front of their eyes. So, very, very entertaining seed. there was this screenshot that was shared, which I think is just maybe one of the most insane screenshots I think I've ever seen during the ranked tournament. I know that I've given you guys good clips, but this screenshot is just, there's so much to analyze. 719 best ranked time, 734 bet, the 10 average, 11 average. You know, look at these win percentages. The fact that look at the elo levels. Look at the, you know, the fact that we're in the finals, best of 7 up here. Then importantly, let's notice the timer, and let's maybe just have a little chat about what's going on our screens, where we've got Hacks in the overworld with 1 log, nothing else, just you know, that's the start of the run. We also have Doog with 4.5 hearts, no inventory whatsoever, just fighting demons in the nether, also at 11 minutes. Does have Ninja Brain bot coords, but has no inventory. So, just, you give this screenshot out of context to a small Victorian child, and I believe it would die. Nonetheless, finally, we did see, well, this was the reason as to why Doogile had no inventory in the nether at 11 minutes. This is the reason. Heading back up these stairs, looking for the portal room, seeming like it would be fine, and then just deciding to try and kill the skeletons. And oh, dude, that's a pretty nasty shot from the skeleton. I don't really know what the decision-making point here was. We have 6 hearts, we see 2 skeletons, but we decide to, like, run past one, and then turn around and crit it back out for some reason, and then miss the second crit. Hits it another time, misses there, decides to block in instead, and then gets shot under the... actually gets sniped underneath the blocks here. Places 3 blocks down, and gets sniped underneath. I don't think I'm actually going to have a frame of the hitbox coming into frame, but that is actually unreal. Skeleton was going crazy. And then eventually... Oh, this is Hack's death 1512. I just forgot to, I stopped counting after a while, so, yeah. I don't remember what death this was. I don't know where we're going. I don't even know what happened there. I think... It does kind of look like he teleports a bit. Just kind of it does literally look like he teleports forward 2 blocks, which is, kind of wild, I'm gonna be honest. Actual slip. Actual slip. I must have lagged, like the Twitch stream must have lagged in between this or something, but that is pretty crazy. Finally, we get here, which you'd expect to see this sort of thing in a 11 flat. If I hit the timer, you guys would be like, "Oh yeah, good finish of the seed." This was a crazy one. I can't even analyze it properly. Like, I don't even know what to say. It's 2-0 to Doogile. It's a best of 7. There's a chance this was the last Fulham analysis of the ranked tournament. If Doogile gets 2 more, then the tournament's over. So in case that's the case, thank you all for having a little bit of fun with me in this final mid-match analysis, but fingers crossed it can get back on track with these next few seeds and make it a little bit competitive. And if that's the case, I will be back after seed number 4, and I will hopefully see you then. Nonetheless, I'm going to take you back over to Nerdy and Feinberg. Thanks all for being here, and hopefully see you very soon.
I mean, if there's anything to take away from that, Nerdy, is I don't think it can get worse. Probably. I hope.
Yes.
Like,
yes. That is... There's
I mean,
no way.
considering, like, obviously, there's got to be, like, a bottom 1 match at some point. But, like, that seed is the bottom 1 of any playoffs. So, like, it's possible that we get a new bottom one, but there's no way. Like,
That was exceptional. That was exceptional.
and Nerdy, now
content.
they'll always remember the Toolsmith. That's a sort of life altering. That's a canon event.
True.
That they won't forget that again.
True. Yeah, for those the toolsmith, it has that kind of weird brown little like paint on the outside essentially, and it's got kind of the little like desert pyramid looking staircase up to the chest. So that's how you know. That's how you know it's a toolsmith in the desert for anyone watching. With that being said,
And-
we're going into a desert temple
Yeah.
now. Hopefully the seed will go a little smoother.
I mean, I really think it will, Nerdy. I don't see any world in which they will miss the chest in the desert temple. And that was really the catalyst to all the problems in the seed.
I agree.
If they just had the iron pick, it just would have been fine. Or at least more fine for Hacks. Didn't really affect Duke that much, but yeah.
Well, yeah, Hax got to the chest with a wood pick safely. And then he started
After
mining
he
it.
died already.
Oh, was that after he died already?
Yeah.
Once he got to there already with a wood pick, I remember. And then he was like, oh shoot, I need an iron pick. So then he switched. But yeah, it's just brutal. Just brutal seed. If you don't know about the if you don't know about the toolsmith.
This
But
is crazy.
regardless, there's some iron in a chest. Very nice, much better than last seed from that perspective. And now we can make an iron pick. Oh my goodness. This is wonderful.
We can make an iron pickaxe. So no issues going to come out from that perspective. Do we see a lava pool? What are we dealing with here potentially? We have to go back to normal commentary. We
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe we're not fully focused here.
We'll lock in. Axe blowing up some
As-
gravel here.
Very nice.
I haven't
He's already got
seen
his
a
tools.
lava pool from either runner.
Oh no, is that gonna be the problem with this one?
I mean, there's multiple. It should be totally fine. There's one in the desert
is.
that Hax has spotted. Surely Doogile sees one as well. 10 flint, question mark. There's a lava pool spawn. Unlucky.
And now we've got
But Hax is just
Hax
so ahead,
entering
though.
just
Like,
much-
I think maybe he didn't grab
not
food,
much food, yeah.
if any. Like, Duke is very out of his way for pigs, and he's still committing to sheep here. There's a lot of food that Duke is forcing here.
Right.
I don't know if Hax has... Like, he's definitely going to have less food. I don't know if he has that much food. People in chat saying he has no wood, potentially.
Interesting. Love to see if that
Which is
causes any...
something that he surely will notice. I mean, nowadays when runners pre-craft so much, it's very, very hard to have that slip your mind, right? Back in a world where you like pre-craft at the portal room, it's definitely different. But when you're pre-crafting the blaze bed in the bastion even, and then you're pre-crafting the rest of your explosives in the fortress, you'll notice that there's no wood.
Right.
Hopefully, and be able to make some better decisions from there. Find a way to get more wood, whether that be a tree in the nether, tree on blind in the overworld, wood in the stronghold. Very hard to be in a completely no wood situation, or very unlucky, I should say, if you notice it at the fortress. And notably, Nerdy, trees are a little bit more distinct than a desert toolsmith. I would expect the runners to
That is true. That
pick up
is
on the
definitely true.
trees.
Now we've got all the string. We've got 12 obby on Hax's screen here, I believe, and so just waiting on the obsidian there. Maybe gonna go to check top chest potentially if he has not already, and
Yeah, he's got 17 only. He can't get the top chest. I saw Doogile got an outside chest, like a very weird outside chest that had 5 obsidian.
Ooh,
so
okay.
he might be a little ahead on this obby. If Hax doesn't get any from the top here, that's
yeah,
some variance that could bring Doog ahead, but there's 6 chests up here.
Ooh,
Surely
not the
Hax
first one,
gets
not
some
the second.
obsidian. It is not from these first ones. But he's got...
Does he get it from the third?
There he is,
does
yep.
indeed.
There's 4 stack of obsidian right there, plus 1, 22. Able to trigger
He's
that
out.
pearl hang.
But Duke maybe able to save a little bit of time, just not having to go all the way up there to the top. Meanwhile, Hax is purling to the fortress. And it looks to me like Duke is going to go to the top anyways.
Hax can make a golden apple.
Oh, no, he's going to go... Huh.
No, Duke's just leaving.
Okay, I see. So
Heading
for
the
some
fort.
reason, it looked like he was... My apologies.
This
I
Blaze
was
TNT, this
wrong.
is scary, potentially nerdy, because Hax now hasn't crafted any bed, because he didn't need to because of Blaze TNT. So he hasn't thought about a bed craft at all yet.
That's a good point.
He still has time to overlap it, but he hasn't thought about it. And apparently he left glowstone as well. He does have arrows in his inventory.
There's so much pressure. Is he going to be able to remember this with all these other,
Things
bits of
going
simulation
on.
going on? Yeah, I mean,
Crafted the wood. Realizes, I think he just did, that he has no wood. Tried to do the search craft. Looking in his inventory, he has no wood.
Okay, good. So that should be enough to remind him. Now, if he gets like an ocean here, it's like maybe not optimal. Ooh, maybe not optimal.
Yeah,
Okay.
You're not getting wood here.
Okay, so he's probably gonna have to get wood from the library or from the.
I think he one shots.
Really?
Yeah. I want him to. I don't think he will. But if he insta finds the portal room, I want him to try to one shot.
Oh man, that what a way to bring back the mental though. If he did go for it. I mean,
Gap?
maybe.
No
I don't
good
know.
pick.
That would be
How's the rod?
extreme hype.
He is going.
You want to do this?
I mean, there's just going to be wood in the stronghold, right? But like, if there's not, can he not craft a bow? Does he not have sticks to craft a bow? He can bow break, no? Like, he can craft a bow. He should be able to craft a bow. Yeah, he can bow break. He can craft a bow. If he one shots, I don't know what I'll do. And it's like it's the grand final, so there's no way you're 2-0 down. Like, it's such a good play for the meme, but like,
There's
no,
wood right
mine
there.
shaft. No, don't mind the wood. Don't mind the wood. Oh, you're such a hater. I'm a hater. This is such like, it's convenient and inconvenient wood at the same time. But look at this time loss though. Like, he is doing this
Doogile
right
now
now,
able
and
to
he's
catch up.
mining the wood, and he's like, how much do I mine for 0? Like, do I get 18? Do I get 15? I think he's gonna get 18, maybe get 21, and Duke is just in the stronghold. So he's back at starter, and this just could be the time save that he needs.
I think
just win.
Duke entering the stronghold made him stop. I think he was mining for one more, and then him entering the stronghold made Hax
Made him
stop mining and not get
go
one
for
extra.
18 instead of 21. There's the portal room. Big spike for Duke. He gets there.
And Hax unable to do so.
Maybe
Meanwhile, Hax is in the
forgot
end.
like exactly where the spike was. Maybe forgot the exact like differences there. I don't know how to explain it, but Duke is here. 3 hearts but has flesh. Going for a side setup on this back tower. A definitely scary position for this 0. But I don't know how many explosives he has. I think he has 7 beds.
Oh, it's
Is
not
that
looking
enough
great.
KB on that 3rd bed though? It is.
Oh, it's just not looking. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared, Feinberg.
It's a long rotation though. He misses the bet shot.
Oh, these beds
And he
just
has
aren't.
1 anchor, and that's it.
Can he make? Can he?
He has
finish
no
this
more.
off? I don't.
He has no more. He's got to get out of the way. And now it's up to Hax.
Can Hax hit it? Oh no! Are we gonna get another crazy situation? Hax has to hit the 0 here.
And I mean, it's going to take Doogile some time to finish it, but look at the speed that he's getting these crystals down. If he hits this shot right there, gets that damage, hits that shot, gets that damage, can't get the shot on the cage, but hits the shot on the left. It doesn't snap to the left. Has to get this cage shot down.
Hack's struggling a little bit too, but it's
It's
gonna
got to be good on that
close.
bed for Hacks. It's got to be good on that bed for Hacks. It is.
Did he get it?
Falls down, half a heart clutch, no Endermite. He did get it.
Wow.
And Hacks
Oh, he did get it.
clutches the 0. Yeah. It's dead for Hacks.
Wow.
Doogile
just
couldn't
like-
finish the chase down.
This is crazy. This is crazy. I mean, oh man, Hacks just scared me. Hacks just scared me there for a second. I thought he messed it up. I thought I saw a I thought I
Sliver
saw
of
one of the no, I thought I saw one of the healing tower things, the little boards
Oh,
or
sure,
whatever.
sure, sure.
But anyways, very well played to Hacks.
I mean, in the wood situation, ending up not really mattering. I mean, a pretty close seed, very back and forth in the pace. Obviously, like knowing that Hacks had no wood, like these green splits, very disingenuous, and you can see that from the stronghold to the end split, losing a minute in the stronghold, having to mine wood and having to rethink his spike. But he clutches the 0 when Doogile couldn't, and that's all he needs to take seed 3 and put us to at least a seed 5, put us to at least one more film analysis segment. And let's see what Doogile has to pick for seed 4. I'm ready to get into it, Nerdy.
Well, I'm ready. I'm very ready.
Doogile picks the Shipwreck, Hacking Noises ban, rare Shipwreck seed. Again, it's like, what do you really analyze with these picks? I think got to be confident with anything. I don't think, Nerdy, they will pick a village again. That's the only thing that I'm pretty sure of in this best of 7, at least. I don't think
Maybe you
to
do
take
it
that
just
chance.
to like really. If you do, you just do it really to get in the, your opponent's head there. But wow, what a series of seeds we've had so far. I mean, like that seed was intense as well, and I'm just hoping that this Shipwreck seed is on par with these past couple seeds, because man, this has been such content.
Yeah, I mean, that seed was like insane content, but for all the different reasons compared to seed 2, and like good different reasons. Like that was definitely better than seed 2 in terms of the intensity. But there's the Shipwreck. Monument off spawn
And-
as well. Is either runner going to grab the gold blocks?
They're gonna go.
Oh
for
my
it. 3
goob.
diamonds! Wow.
Oh my
Food.
glorb. That's
Wow.
insane.
I've
never had a
very
3.
good.
I've never had a 3 diamond Shipwreck in my life.
Wow.
It's never happened. Did you ever get a 3 diamond Shipwreck?
I feel like I feel like I've checked a
I've
lot of
never
Shipwrecks.
I've never had a 3 diamond Shipwreck in my life. It's just never happened to me. It's so incredibly rare. I've never had one. That's insane. Surely they go to the monument, right? And then you don't play the bastion. You trade the monument at the fort. You have a diamond pick to mine obsidian.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
I mean, it's possible.
Look how different these
possible.
overworlds are, though. Like, look,
possible.
actually examine for 1 second. Mentally think and examine. We've been kind of waffling, but insanely different overworld strats. Hacks fully committed to the Shipwreck. So just has logs, no extra blocks. Doogile committed to the island.
Is Duke gonna go for? Oh, I really want them to go for it. But
No, he's not going for the monument.
The extra gold would be. It would just be hype, and I think Hacks messes up the portal there now.
Yeah, he
having to
did
mine
mess
it
with the
out,
portal, but
minus
he's got to
10
mine
seconds.
1 obsidian. But yeah, Hacks had a time save here, playing this nether or this overworld faster at the expense of like gear. But he is bugging out, for lack of a better word, on this 2x1, and it is not going too hot. So he's actually entering slower than Doogile is with significantly less
Wow.
resources. So it's actually really, really bad situation for Hacks. Just an insane blunder on that 2x1.
Very
Still
similar-
faster than what I would do there, but
So,
unfortunately-
a little a little similar. Nice. A little similar to the first seed actually, where he did mess up a portal.
Yeah.
A little bit different, obviously, but got some similarities there. Just messing up a portal and getting a little bit behind, but hopefully able to make something work here.
Duke trying to figure out the situation in this bastion. Is this a stables? Is this a housing? What are we looking at here? Looks like it is a housing. Doogile letting the pigs out. Hacks, same idea. Duke did take a little more damage here, but these runners do have the ability to craft golden carrots, so food's not going to really be that big of a deal. You'll be able to heal up that damage as long as you don't die from too much damage at once. The healing will come through. 8 golden carrots potential for both runners. And a glowstone situation for hacks here. Doogile as well, but both runners seeming to handle it, and we're getting into the standard part of our housing route.
Now,
Not much
trading,
to go off here.
trading the 2 bits of gold here. They'll be able to. They'll probably want to save 8 or so gold in order to. There you go. Craft the golden carrots. That will be a fantastic food source for this run. I am wondering if they might be more inclined to leave on 19 obby with that diamond pick, but definitely not ideal. If you can get to 20, it's still good. It saves 10 seconds or whatever. But you can kind of overlap it with the blazes spawning if you get if it works out that way. So not the worst deal. They might not go for 20. They want 20 though. It still is better, and we can see they probably will just get the 20 here. 19. Duke may be going for extra gold blocks here. It looks like Hacks is
a little bit of a fall there in the bastion, but
goodness.
he's still leaving. And again, 7 golden carrots. That's an absurd amount of healing.
Right.
It's just about not dying in the moment. But look at these runners. Same pearl, same location.
Oh man.
Same
Hacks
idea.
on 1.5 hearts, and we've got 18 obby here for Hacks actually. So he has to mine 2.
That is okay. Did Doogile have 20? I missed it.
He was on 19 last time I checked. He might be still on. I think he might still be on 19, but he might have waited for the extra.
We will see. Doogile almost hitting a zombie pig there, but dodges it.
5 rods here for Duke, though. Wow, incredibly good rates and good strays as well.
Yeah, I mean, from the guy who told us he doesn't play strays, I guess when they're just in your face, you might as well.
Yeah, and
there's another one here. Like, where is this blaze showing up?
No, it's not 6. There's another one.
Is that 6? No. I mean, this is a warped fortress, so I mean, the only stray mobs that can spawn here are basically just Endermen, and there's 4 more.
Wow.
Hacks Enjoyer is mauling right now at the luck that Doogle's getting. He's not even on low RD, it's just what's happening, and Hacks looks like he just blaze bedded a spawner, and it's full lava. So the in-seed RNG not going the way of Hacks at all, but the rates are slowing down for Duke. But the problem is, Nerdy, he only needs 1 more rod. So it doesn't matter if they slow down. They would have to full stop.
And they're
for
really
Hacks to
down.
Catch up. But there it is.
Finally.
And as long as he doesn't get a break, like.
And think, Hacks has to go through all those blazes that Duke just went through. So hopefully that won't take him too long.
Yeah.
But
is there going to be a break here, though?
Measuring.
If you're Hacks Enjoyer, you want a break. Throws 1. Didn't break. He is confident. Gonna go down and grab that. Can he reach it in time, though?
Ooh,
wow. Barely does.
Perfect timing.
And he gets there. Pre-crafting. And he is mining. The one obsidian that he needs to mine. Hacks does need to mine 2. And Hacks has already
overlap this a little bit with the blazes spawning since he does need more rods, but still it is 1 extra bit of waiting that Hex will have to do.
Yeah, only interesting thing to note here is Hacks is just closer to the stronghold, assuming they are going to the same stronghold. Hacks 700 distance away, Duke 1400. So Hacks has already done a little bit of the nav, or the terrain, like moving or whatever. I don't know how to explain better words.
Yeah,
But you know
yeah.
what I mean.
He's
And
closer
this
already.
is yeah. It is a very enclosed nether. Like, look at where Duke is. He's just building up to a fort to get more terrain to just go. And now he's just still in the forts here, trying to look for more terrain. Might just give up soon and start to boat crawl. Oh my God! Hacks on fire res. Dead. 3-1 Doogile.
Wow. That is so brutal.
I saw it happen. Roberts Doogile earlier today.
Yep.
Just saw it happen again. Through the pearl, was at the cords.
Misplaced obby from Duke. He has to break it.
This is the
And
mine
not a
10
big deal
again.
at all, but
I don't know if Hacks
that
thought he
is-
had fire res and was trying to pearl down and you know, just thought he had fire res, or if he knew he didn't and was trying to pearl onto the ledge that was under him. I don't know. But Duke misses. Did he... Don't tell me he missed.
no.
Surely
no.
it's just
Surely,
low,
surely
right?
not. It's just low.
Surely he
low.
didn't
It's just
miss, right?
No, Feinberg. He did not miss. Watch, just...
Surely it's just
No. It's just lower. Trust me.
lower.
There we
Okay.
go. See, what did
There
I
we
say? What did I
There
say?
we go. Surely the one I wouldn't miss, right? I mean, it's
Yeah,
Dougal's
no.
game to lose.
He's died in a stronghold before. Hopefully he's able to nab this one safely.
Finds the
There
portal room.
is the portal room.
And he's got the food. He's got the pearls. It is a 2i. Zero stuff is pre-crafted. And I mean, he's got 7 or 8 minutes to mess around here. Like, Hacks has stronghold coordinates, but that's it. And he's going for back 100 top setup. And he gets the anchors there. It's a low bed, and he adjusts correctly.
Very nice.
Going for another low bed. That was a knockback bed, only very smart, knowing he has the explosives.
Very nice damage.
And is he going to finish off with a double bed? He is. That's a very, very clean, zero from Doog. Nice
Very
micro
clean.
adjustments there to finish it out.
Excellent stuff
Very
from
clean
Duke.
zero.
Able to make up for his 0 mistake last seed. And it is now match point, Feinberg.
Yeah. He is 1 seed away, Nerdy, from winning a playoff grand finals. Was in second place, so close, all the way back in season 1. It's taken him 4 more seasons to get here again, but this could be the season that he does it. Hacks would need to win 3 in a row to stop him.
You know, I think it's possible. I think Hacks could do it if he can just focus up, try and just, as best as he can, just move on from the previous, take a deep breath as much as that's possible. He has won before. He can win again. He just needs to try, maybe calm down. I'm not exactly sure what would be the best way for him to sort of move on past these seeds, but at the end of the day, very frustrating, very hard to do. I know that Hacking Noises can do it, though. We've seen Hacks perform amazingly in this playoffs, in previous playoffs. We know that he has the skill. I think it's just about whether he can, take a deep breath, focus up, and demonstrate it to all of us.
He's been so close too. He has a 3rd place. He has a 2nd place. I don't know if Doogle's ever played in a 3rd place match, but Doogile has had a 2nd place as well. Both these runners trying to get their first playoffs victory. But before we get to see if Doogile can bring it home, we have potentially our last Fulham analysis segment of the season. We're going to throw it over to Fulham, look over the last 2 seeds. Definitely going to have a lot less clips to look at, but still going to see some insightful things from Fulham. See what he has to say. And when we come back, Doogile 3-1 up in the grand finals against Hacks. Potentially our last seed of the season 5 playoffs.
The score is 3 seeds to 1 for Doogile in this best of 7 finals matchup. Here we go. This is a very exciting time. We're in a pretty interesting spot. And with 4 seeds done, let's talk about seed number 3 first and foremost. Notice here that something that the commentators already brought up was the huge and most important lack of wood for Hacks. After attempting to craft his zero cycle setup at this point, puts in his search crafting term and nothing shows up. That is because there is not a single piece of wood in his entire inventory. And that's obviously because early on in the seed, he only got a small tree, didn't front load the wood as much as his opponent did, but he was ahead throughout the seed because of this. He did realize, however, because of this pre-craft, meaning that he knew for the rest of the seed he needed to go and get his wood. But after an ocean blind, the only option was the stronghold. Fortunately for him, he did have an intersecting mineshaft, which was very, very useful. And it was useful enough. However, it did allow Doogile to take the lead once again going into the end. Doogile can be the first person to enter. This time, however, he couldn't get the dragon to die. On this zero, not as many explosives as is comfortable. A really difficult back setup. I believe it was caged as well. This is, however, something that I wanted to bring up. Notice that he's ready to crossbow the dragon to go for a double bed here. And somehow, in some way, if I can slow down this clip a little bit. The arrow does not hit the dragon. We're going to watch this back in half speed, and I'm going to turn down the volume a tiny bit. Preps the arrow, shoots the dragon, but it misses. It doesn't hit the dragon, and I don't understand how. In this screenshot is where the arrow is fired, and it doesn't make sense as to how this didn't hit. And I'm very confused as to this. I'm sure someone who's an expert in crossbow zeros will explain as to exactly why. Maybe he did just do it a tiny second too late, or and in that slowed down part of the clip, maybe he did. Maybe he needed to aim slightly more up, or a different situation. It does look like maybe he was a tiny second too late in that exact scenario. But after putting down both beds and going for the double, well, actually, he pulls out of the double after noticing that he doesn't get the take aim achievement, which is kind of peculiar. Obviously, from this point onwards, a lot of HP remaining on the dragon and not a lot of explosives left for Doogile. Wanted to maybe try and build up and try and get the crystal, but unfortunately, because of the height of that dragon, he would have been knocked off. And this allows Hacking Noises to enter the end and hit this back dragon, as we see right here, is able to do a very similar setup. However, comfortably sees out the dragon with enough explosives without using any anchors. Has a very nice pearl to the floor, and Hax takes his first seed. This is at 2-1 at this point, so Hax maybe has a little bit of momentum after this seed. However, on seed 4, we do not get a repeat winner and get a tied up game. Instead, we get Doogile taking his third seed. And this could be one of the reasons as to why this 2x1 unfortunately didn't go the way of Hacking Noises after getting a ghost bucket here. As we can see, looks like he picks up the lava here, has the lava bucket in the offhand, places it down, obviously doesn't exist, and he knows this because obviously as soon as he realizes that the obsidian is there, gratefully he does have that diamond pickaxe. However, this, even after mining out that obsidian, it takes him a little while to get through. This is because he placed a gravel above this door. This allows the water back in. Needs to put a different block there. Everything was going wrong in this situation, taking a lot more time than he would have wanted. Unable to place a block. Everything was going wrong. This is a 46-second nether portal build, and this is not what Hax, or quite frankly, what Doogile is capable of. This allowed Doogile to have a substantial advantage, but the thing that gave Doogile even further of a lead was these strays. Now, one thing that I don't think that the commentators did mention is obviously playing strays while being on 19 is probably something that Doogile doesn't want to do. He already spoke about how strays aren't fantastic because of the amount of overlaps. And when you add one extra overlap of having to mine a piece of obsidian, that is probably going to remove a lot of that time back from getting such amazing strays. He's going to have to now sit here either when he comes back into the nether or exactly what he did, instead mine the corner of the nether portal once he had in fact blinded. And that's just a raw minus 10 seconds. There's no overlap that you can do with this. There obviously is overlap if you're able to hang around by a spawner. But, of course, Doogile couldn't see an instant spawner. And this allowed Doog to take advantage of the strays, and he may as well. However, at this point, Hax was able to make up a lot of time by being at the spawner, doing a lot of overlap. But the one thing that after he did kill his last couple of blazes, got one rod, got his second rod with this blaze, was able to leave and head out. However, notice in the top right corner, his fire res is flashing behind his timer right here. It is flashing and it is about to go, which does cause a little bit of a problem in the upcoming few moments. As we see, fire res now gone. Pearls over to this bit of terrain here. And the commentators were wondering if he's trying to pearl down to the ledge here or into the lava. And honestly, I couldn't quite tell you because he throws the pearl right here. And this, to me, doesn't look like it's comfortably aiming at the ledge. Maybe if he was aiming here, it's quite obvious he's going for the ledge. But if he was aiming here, it's quite obvious he's going for the lava. He's aiming at the very edge of this block, which I think is a pretty interesting decision. I don't know why he's aiming right here. This is a confusing one for me. Maybe it's because he's on the exact coordinates that he needs to be at and instead needs to head straight into the lava right down here. So maybe it was a play to head into the lava, but at this point in time, I believe that it was probably an attempt to hit the very edge of that ledge, but misses and ends up causing himself to die. If instead he did try and go for the lava, then it was just a full misplay because he didn't know that he had fire res on. Otherwise, there obviously could have been slight pearl RNG with displacement of the pearl going in any direction, a small amount after throwing it. And it could have maybe hit the side of this ledge just here with a little bit of good fortune. However, that didn't happen, and it allowed Doogile to finish out seed number 4 pretty comfortably. It is now 3-1 in Dougile's favor. Doogile 3, Hax 1. Will we see anything change here? Will we see a seed number 7? I do not know. Fingers crossed that we will. It's currently 3-1. This could be the next seed, could be the final seed. Have a fantastic time back with Nerdy and Feinberg. I will hopefully see you if there is a seed 7. If not, I hope you guys have enjoyed the Ranked Playoffs Season 5.
And here it is, Feinberg. We are back.
Potentially the final seed, Nerdy. It's potentially it.
I don't have a preference who wins. I do want a game 7, though. I do want to seed 7.
He's got to win at least 2 in a row, or potentially 3 in a row, obviously, for Axe to take it. Let's just get into the content. Let's see what's going to happen.
Let's see what's going to happen, indeed. Up next, we have a Desert Temple.
Desert Temple. It is the 1 seed Hax won on.
Yep. I feel like if Hax can just... He's shown, like, moments of impeccable gameplay. Well, like we said, that one boat clutch, seed 1, absolutely fantastic. I mean, we've seen Hax just not quite performing the way that maybe he was hoping to today overall, but he's had a break. He's been able to maybe settle down, lock in as chat is spamming, and I'd love to see Hax win this one and take us to at least a game 6.
We'll see, Nerdy. It's just all going to depend on how they play, how they get it done. Look at the like finish times are so funny. 9:21, 9:14, 10:07, 17:30.
Yep. There's one seed that stands out a little bit in there.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit, perhaps.
Desert Temple and Doogile. Be getting there a little bit sooner.
Yeah, and I think that lava pool was very visible as well on the screen for both runners. So not crazy variance in this overworld, probably. I mean, maybe food. 37 rotten flesh. Not sure about the gap count.
I saw at least one.
Yeah, there's that lava pool. There's pigs there. There's lava as well in the savannah. So one gap. Assuming there's some quick gravel here, this should be a very linear, very fast overworld, but there is not quick gravel here. Doogle's trying to take a peek in this cave, running around this river here. Hacks presumably will do the same thing, and we find a gravel patch barely at the end of this river.
Very good stuff.
But there's no flint. 18 gravel, 0 for 18. Not that uncommon. But we do need to blow up more, which is okay. Have to blow up a tree still if you're Doog. Hacks does not, though, so Hacks will have to grind for this gravel a little bit. As you see Doogile placing it all down, and he gets one flint.
Oh, they both do the exact same thing. Wow.
Hacks
very
doing
nice.
another tree, getting more flint. Don't think he got a flint drop from that, and it's just the last one right there. So well played from both of them. Presumably going to see maybe these pigs getting killed here next to the lava pool. Maybe cows, maybe sheep.
Sheep from Hacks here.
Pigs are objectively
for,
just the best because they have the same amount of saturation and food, like hunger bar restoration, as beef from cows, but the pigs do not freak out when you light them on fire. I think in new versions, though, I'd have to look. I think in new, I don't know if it's like the newest snapshot or I don't know, but like mobs don't run around as much when they get hit.
Right.
So cows aren't as big of a deal in like new snapshots. Obviously, this is completely irrelevant for ranked, but it's interesting that it's something that they change as a feature.
Yeah, maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe it's just kind of a little quality of life thing for players. I'm not sure, though. I am not sure. In either case, both runners entering around the same pace. I mean, not too much variation there. 7 pork chops apiece. And looking like a pretty standard treasure bastion we got going on, hopefully. Hopefully there's nothing like, you know...
More just like, where's the fort, you know?
Yeah, I mean, that honestly is a good question, considering that they may have to go lower treasure to break the spawner if needed. But hopefully they will spot it, or they will get a hint as to the direction.
Yeah, both runners hitting the bastion basically the same time here.
And yeah, now just basically aligned pace-wise here fully.
One pig falling off for Doogile.
Not anything.
No damage from either runner. Same amount of pork chops. I think Hacks maybe killed an extra sheep or two.
Very clean routing so far. Haven't used any of that food, which, you know, 7 pork chops and a gap and some rotten flesh is a lot of food, but, you know, we've seen some very brutal seeds that it is very easy to run out of 7 pork chops if the seed is, you know, barely a sub 20 or whatever. So, in either case, we've got a gap. So it should be okay. So seeing them being able to route this without taking basically any damage, if any at all, is promising. This is normal finals gameplay.
Yeah, no scuffed overworlds. They both had an iron pick entering the bastion. Both playing this treasure very similarly. What's the obby count looking like? 11 from Hacks.
11, 17 now for Hacks.
Doog has 10, 17 off the trades. Do they need to go lower? Do they have enough backup blocks here?
Not sure. I wonder if they just send quadrants here. Because I did not see a fortress on either screen.
I didn't either, and they're pretty deep, like in one direction. So you could make a pretty educated guess going, having to go one way or the other. Axe does have 20 obsidian, but pearl count, he's only at 17. And look at this, yeah, Doog is going lower. Hax is not.
Oh, interesting. So this could be a big time save here.
Hax
For
is
one,
just
just adding variance.
The region here.
And he does have 20, so he does not need more obby or anything like that. He's just...
And I like this play, but
Looting
is
3.
it there?
It's looting 3.
Is it actually looting 3?
It's looting 3. I'm not joking. It's actually looting 3. It's actually looting 3. This season's just over. I mean, unless anything crazy happens.
That's the most absurd amount of time save you could possibly get from Lower Treasure. It's actually just
Oh my-
looting 3.
That's what is happening? What is happening?
And Hacks found the fort, so he is just raw ahead with this play. He played to the filter, he played to the quadrants, he found the fortress. But he
these
literally
rates are
might
bad.
he might leave the fort second by like a minute. What is happening to Duke? What is he doing? Does he need
I don't
obsidian?
know.
He just I think he pearlinged and then pearled back to the bastion and then pearlinged again. Was it a multi-disc pearling? I really wasn't paying attention. He has
I don't know what's
25
going on.
obsidian.
He's out. Let's see how fast
got
his
his
force
stuff.
split is.
I mean, Hacks has 4 eyes though. Like it is a lot of
That's what
time
I'm
left.
saying,
in this. The looting's going to catch up a lot of time, but like
How much though?
I don't
We'll
know. I
have to
mean,
find out.
all eyes on Duke right now. 2 blazes. That could just be enough. He's remembering to use it.
That's a lot of rods. I don't know how many. That's a
I don't know.
lot.
Did one of them burn?
I don't think so.
5 rods. He's caught up.
I think that's what.
I mean, he can just literally pearl to the other spawner and he will get 1 rod, even if this one doesn't go. He just has it. He's ahead. Axe goes
Wow.
into a wall, unfortunately. Doogile measuring on 2RD. 1800 distance. Doogile throwing 2 eyes as well. Hawk's got 1 break. Doogile will also get that break. It was the first eye that broke, which doesn't matter in this situation. But Nerdy, that's not good for Hacks. He needs 1 more rod, and if Doogile needs 1 more rod, that doesn't mean shit. He is looting 3. It doesn't matter.
Hax is out. Hax is out.
Hacks
though.
is out though.
He is
Hacks
ahead.
is out. So the looting 3 might not actually matter.
Might
Is
not
Duke gonna
be.
pearl? Is Duke gonna pearl on this 1 blaze? Is he just gonna play this 1 blaze? He needs 2 rods. He got 2.
He
I
got 2.
think.
Yeah,
He got
I think so
3.
too.
Duke has 15 eyes.
But
He's at
Hax,
chords though. I mean, he's at
Hax
chords.
making this work.
He left first. Yeah, he should still be ahead. Like Duke got the eye, or the rods, but it's slow.
He's lost
Oh,
so
no
much
fire
time
rest for
going lower
Duke. No
cover.
fire rest for Duke.
But he is able
4
to
pork
survive
chop.
that.
Yeah. It's
And here
down
we
to
go.
the
It's
preemptive for
Hacks.
Hacks.
There we go.
Gets a good spike there on the right. Where is the portal room? Is it through still? I really like this spike,
He's going down.
but the
That's not it.
spike is not spiking.
The spike is not spiking. Indeed. And this is not
Oh,
good.
look at this Doogile going
Hacks.
differently. Doogile, he hears it
Oh,
too.
Duke
So
digging down, he's in.
directly under portal room.
Okay,
It
hit
could
the
be
zero.
over. Everything's pre-crafted. 30 netherrack, bricks, whatever. Front 94. This is Dougal's redemption for season 1, second place, 1-0 between him and a gold place trophy. I can't keep it
Hacks
together.
is in the portal room in case Duke messes this up.
He's got so many explosives though, going for 2 double beds in a row. It's a 5 bed
There
to
we
close
have
it
it.
out, and that's it. It's over.
Wow. Wow.
Dougal wins your season 5 ranked playoffs. Potentially off the back of a looting 3 bottom treasure. Nerdy, we got the looting 3. Oh my god, he's getting a painting out. Oh my god, he's making a 4x4. Get it out! Get it off!
Oh.
Almost got the 4x4 painting off. Blocking the way to end our season 5 playoffs, Nerdy. Dougal takes it home. Hacks, unfortunately, second place finish out of the last 5 seasons. I think the first runner to get 2 seconds though, which is like a depressing stat, but at the same time you're up there.
I mean, Hacks is clearly one of the best in the world right now. I mean, he's definitely going to be, yeah, I think he definitely probably will be a little disappointed with this result, but, Hack's getting here so consistently every season. He is improving, and you know, I was still impressed by Hack's gameplay throughout this playoffs. Today was a little bit, maybe the nerves got to him or whatever, but if we see him win a playoffs next season, I would not be surprised at all. That being said, Doogile just playing very well today, getting, sure, maybe a little lucky on that one, that with the looting 3 sword, for example, but on the other hand, he's hit some incredible zeros today, absolutely just constantly, keeping up with his opponents if he didn't win the seeds, and if not, just absolutely owning the seeds himself, and just very well deserved, very well played to Doogile, and a massive congratulations to our new playoffs victor.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I think there were a couple seeds, especially in this best of 7, where like good strays on the Warp Force seed that we saw a couple seeds ago. Good, obviously looting 3 situation, but again, Hax was still in the stronghold first. It was just Nav. Like Doogile did catch up a lot of time, and I really like Hax's play of just sending the quadrant, especially knowing that you're so deep in one direction. Like your X is like 0, and I think it was at like 0-200 or like 20-200. Like knowing how the filter works, knowing how the seeds generate, like it's 95% of the time the fort's going to be in that neighboring quadrant, negative X, positive Z, and that's where Hax just sent, and he was very ahead. It's just unlucky that there was looting 3 in the bottom that Doogile sent for, and I think he wanted to get a couple extra trades as well. And I guess just a little unlucky on the nav at the end of the day. But I think if you're Hax, like you said, Nerdy, I don't think you can be disappointed in the result. Like you can be disappointed, but you can find a way to look at it from a positive outlook. The consistency is there, and Hax will break through and win one eventually. I'm sure of it. As long as we keep posting playoffs, it will happen.
Absolutely incredible stuff overall, and what a fantastic playoffs. I really enjoyed commentating, and I'm excited to see what happens next.
Yeah, we have our final post-match interview in a second. There's our final bracket with the little trophies there at the end. Doogile is in the waiting room once again. Get to see his thoughts on the looting 3 situation and all that good stuff. But I mean, what a grand finals. Wasn't a game 7. Haven't had a lot of game 7 grand finals recently, but that's okay. It was still incredible content and incredible Minecraft played from Doogile and Hax.
And
but I'm ready for the post match.
Yeah, I'm ready as
well.
well.
Amazing. Doogile, welcome back. It feels like we just spoke, and now you are here again.
Hello.
Congratulations. It took 5 seasons, but you got it done.
Yeah, thank you.
You won a playoffs, and you did it all in one day. So,
Yeah,
congrats.
thank you.
Massive congrats. How did you feel in the finals there? You hit some crazy zeros. I saw it. You had to like improvise a little bit, I think, or something. I don't know. There was one that was a very challenging
on the back
zero. I know you hit.
100,
Yeah.
Yeah, the dragon got like really low on the second bed, so I had to like make the bed lower so that it wouldn't break.
Yeah, not only I think you did that lower bed, and then your like third bed you did intentionally super late for KB. I thought that was like very impressive to do, especially like in a nerve situation like that, like in the moment, noticing like 2 fixed beds in a row. I don't know how to like phrase that better.
Yeah, I definitely didn't have to do that on the third bed, but I was just so scared that it was gonna break the bed, and like I had 9 explosives or something, so it's like might as well just play it super safe.
Sense.
Yeah, especially when you know, like, if you have those, like, advancement notifs, right? So you don't know, like, as long as, like, Hax isn't in the end, or, like, even if you have, like, 10, 15 seconds, that's enough time to, like, they can't catch up on 0. You can take it a little bit slower and just make sure that, like, you get it done. Because you did lose one of the seeds because of a choke 0, you know? And, like, you weren't able to chase it down in time. Like, that's definitely a much worse situation than just, like, being a little slower on the 0. But...
Yeah, I was really confused after that because, like, I don't know how that arrow didn't hit the dragon. It was like...
Yeah, someone smart maybe has an explanation. It looks like you just shot it at the dragon. Like, I've seen I don't know if anyone. The thing that comes to my mind is there's like a Curryway clip where a gassed fireball just straight up phases through the gas. I don't like, and that's the only thing that makes sense in my head is that like your crossbow arrow like in between ticks like perfectly phased through the hitbox, but it's got to be like so
Can that
rad.
happen?
I mean, I just don't know. I have no idea. Like in my head, like that's something that maybe could
dragon
happen.
hitboxes,
But it could just it could be jank stuff like desync or whatever. Who knows? Because you're obviously like messing with the dragon. I have no idea. But even though that happened, you still clutched it out. You powered through on that second seed, and now you'll never forget a desert toolsmith. So
okay, I don't think I've ever looted a desert toolsmith like ever. Like I don't even know what it looks like.
I mean, that is fair.
I could not tell you
that
which
fair.
house is the toolsmith.
I mean,
it's okay. I mean, granted, you did like up until the stronghold, it did not affect the like seed really that much. Like obviously that like bastion spawn is like really annoying in that situation because you like have no time to like get yourself prepared to like loot the chests in a safe way. You're just like in the middle of the bastion, and Hacks died like 2 or 3 times for that.
Yeah, I was
but
lucky that
neither of you found the toolsmith.
Yeah, I was lucky that the first rampart I went to was a single, and there were like no pigs there. Because if that was a triple, like that would have been
Like a lot more
much
overwhelming
worse situation.
Yeah. Just because a lot more dank. Like you gotta just find something in the chest to distract. But I mean, you handled it, and it was a content seed for sure. We'll say that. That was it was some good stuff. But I mean, you close it out. You won a playoffs after getting second in season 1. A couple unlucky things in later seasons. You got it done. And you're having a hell of a season 6. Like I was looking at the stats. You have a sub 10 average right now.
Yeah, I just got that back yesterday. I don't know if I can keep it. Like if you look at my
it's
times
insane.
right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I broke the streak like 4 games ago, but I got like 10 sub 10s in a row or something. Like it was crazy.
Wow, that's
1,
awesome.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, literally 10 sub 10s in a row. There's a 959, but it is a sub 10. You do have 10 sub 10s in a row here on your rankings.
That is
which is just
fantastic.
crazy.
That's insane. Well, very well deserved, and massive congrats to you, man. It
Thank you.
is hype to see you take the dub.
Yeah, and we'll definitely see you back in season 6. Potentially not the first 2-time winner, but you could be the first repeat winner. If you keep the gameplay up. I mean, that was some good stuff today. Very impressive. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for talking to us, and congrats again.
Thank you so much.
Cool. Well, Nerdy.
Yeah.
That's gonna wrap up season 5.
That is everything. That is everything.
It was a good day of runs, good day of seeds, good day of competition. We had high highs, Nerdy. We had low lows.
We did have
even
low lows.
Even the low lows were filled with sunshine and rainbows at the end of the tunnel. So very well done.